Oh my gosh, guys, it's a celebrity. This is the man that gave me life. You might call this type of man your father. Look at this move. He's dancing. Work it, work it. Yes. Hey, Dad. Say hi to the audience. I love you. Yeah. What's up, guys? It's Chris from Pursuit of Possibility. I'm a little sleepy. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if I look it, but I'm excited for a beautiful day. I'm walking here at North Collier Park in Naples, Florida. It just hit me, the metaphor of walking is very relevant to Pursuit of Possibility. I really see myself not as a Sherpa on the hill who has arrived telling you, guys, this is how you live a good life, but someone walking alongside you on the journey. And I'm just so grateful to be able to do that with you. I've had a lot of experiences this year that shaped me, pretty severe clinical depression that lasted 7 months. Highs too, right? I learned a lot. I wanted to draw from that experience and share with you things that are helpful. But guys, this video today I wanted to ask you, what do you want to hear about in the channel? I don't want to just throw darts at a dartboard or let my ego get in the way of making an impact for you guys and building this community. I could talk all about what I want to talk about, but this isn't supposed to be Chris's therapy session recorded on video. So I had some ideas I wanted to run by you and get your feedback on, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to steer the ship for this community, and I'm just so excited to build this community with you. So one thing I was thinking of is talking about anxiety and depression, better understanding it, and sharing tools based in cognitive behavioral therapy and positive psychology to deal with anxiety and depression, reduce suffering, and ultimately be happier. On the other end of the spectrum, I want to do some videos on human flourishing. What does it take to truly flourish? And I wanted to dive into strength-based psychology and just talk about things like strength finders, how you can identify your strengths and maximize them in your life to be fulfilled and happy in work and personal relationships, etc. Another thing is faith. Faith played a big part in my journey this past year dealing with depression. It really saved me. And so talking about that, especially in the toughest times, how faith can get you through the times when you feel like you've lost everything. You've got no hope. Oh, la, la, la. Another thing I can speak to is how to land your dream job. And, I was fortunate to get my dream job at Google, and I've done pretty well. I've gotten a promotion in that time. I have a lot to learn, a lot of growing to do, but I've always been a pretty good interviewer. And honestly, I could walk you guys through everything from figuring out what your dream job looks like, coming up with your reasons why, and visualizing what it's going to look like to be successful in that role, all the way to the preparation, the actual interviews and how to execute on interviews, to even negotiating after you get the offer, right? And then starting in the new job and dealing with things like imposter syndrome, etc. So that's an idea. Tell me, guys, if you think that would be helpful. A lot of my videos, this is going to be a part of my my channel for sure, is storytelling, quirky little anecdotes. My manager at Google is an amazing guy. He calls himself a raconteur. He collects stories. And I'm kind of the same way. I would just want to be this human experiment of guy who shows you how beautiful and sloppy and messy and amazing life can be, taking a couple steps forward, even more back, and then even more forward. Just sharing stories from the journey, little anecdotes One thing I'm gonna do pretty soon is talk about the time that an arm wrestling match changed my thinking about human potential. Things like that, you know? Or that time in Spain that I lost my iPhone in the ocean paddleboarding and basically it turned into a crazy story. I'm also going to be doing book reviews because let's be real, I'm really just a guy who's synthesizing information from great books and thought leaders and TED Talks and standing on the shoulders of the philosophers and the theologians and the psychologists and the experts who have come before me. So things like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I'm excited to share about that. That book I think is going to shape my year this year, and many others, right? We talk about negotiating with, you know, Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, a top hostage negotiator. Who better to learn from than him, right? So I could take these books and take out some nuggets and share it in a hopefully delectable way, you know, throw some ranch sauce on it. I'm just kidding. Taking that metaphor a little too far. So thinking of that too, and hey, I'm gonna be interviewing people. I love that, right? I've got a pastor who, he's retired, but he started a place of hope in Haiti for helping the deaf over there. His son is deaf, and he's got an inspiring story. So I'm gonna want to interview him and, you know, share his story and amplify his ideas. Like, this is what the channel is gonna be about. But guys, just tell me, let me know. I want to hear from you. What are gonna be the topics that matter to you? Okay, there's going to be a community of people that are chasing after their potential with all they got, people that actually care to do that and that want to leave the world a better place, really ripple out into the world with positive ideas. You know, I want us to be a group of people that are fully giving their gift in life so that when we're on our deathbed, we can say we're used up. And we can look back at our memories like reruns of the best movie we ever friggin' saw, okay? So here's to that. Leave comments on what you want to hear about. I love you guys. This is what makes my heart sing. Let's make some beautiful music. All right. Bye. Love you.